Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. About respect. And I thought about this earlier because as I was coming into work, I spoke with the officer. There was an officer standing outside this morning, and she's also inside of the school throughout the day. I love this person. She is from old school, just like me, and she is sharp as a tack. And she's well educated. She understands what's going on the way I understand. It's like I think this person in my same generation because we think alike. And I told her this morning, she was giving me an example of somebody who had just walked past her. She said, "That's a unicorn right there." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Is there many people like her?" This woman always speaks. She said, "Most people that walk through here, they don't even speak. They don't even give you the time of day. Everybody's in their own world." And I said, "That happens to you also?" I said, "Every time I come into the school, my mindset is to try to speak to each and every individual I pass by. Give them a smile." I carry that with me all day. It helps me get through the day. Even if I don't feel like it, I try to be pleasant and let people know that I see them and that they can see me. Now, you can tell I'm going to be put together because I need to do this just for me, to help me feel good. Okay, but there are people around you that, oh my goodness, and it's getting worse. They just have bad attitudes. And this is a home training that I got from home, and the fact that it is so evident out here lets me know the ball has been dropped. It's been dropped a long time. Honor and respect has been dropped from this generation and from these people. I was in the store the other day, and the lady deliberately, I went in the store asking for grapefruits, and she says, and she works there, and she says, "They're over there next to the oranges." I said, "So you do have them?" She said, "Yes." I went over there to look for them. I'm sure she was standing back somewhere looking, saying, "Look at that food." She knew they didn't have any grapefruits. But she sent me on a wild goose chase. And she didn't smile, did not care. I'm a 66-year-old man, and here she is, probably in her 20s or whatever, had no, she was older than that. She was probably in her 30s. And she knew that what she was doing was just dishonorable. No, she didn't know because what she was doing was dishonorable, disrespectful. She had no respect for the elder, and you wonder what kind of children she's having. These are the children that we're teaching in the school. These are the children of this person in the school. This type of a person is who we're teaching in the school. So they don't even know how disrespectful they are. When I was coming up when I started teaching in the school system, I remember, well, let's back up. When I was a kid in school, I remember if a teacher came into the classroom, I remember we used to all have to stand up and say, "Hello, good morning, Mr. Johnson," or whatever the principal's name was. Or if a teacher, "Good morning, Mrs. blah, 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 Miss Johnson, Miss Jones, Miss whatever," whoever walked through the door. Honestly, you've been taught respect right there to always address your authority. These kids now, adults, they walk right past you, won't even speak. And they wonder why we have problems in the community. These are the same people who will go and complain about the injustices and the things that go on in the community and stuff. And you don't realize you're part of it because you have not. This country is not teaching honor. I guess when prayer went out, honor and respect went with it. It went with it. Now, I don't have a problem with either one of them leaving if you have it in the homes. But if you don't have it in the homes, you doggone need it in school. Because if the mama and the daddy didn't get it at home, and the teachers don't take on that job to do it, which is not their job, but we have to do it. We were taught to be respectful and to honor authorities. So when I went into the teaching profession, that was one of the first things I started trying to teach. I walk into the school, I walk down the hall, and I'm doing all the speaking. Hey, little Jenny. Hey, little Jack. Hey, little Mary. Hi, little Sue. How you doing, little Johnny, Bobby, whatever. I'm speaking to all of them, and they are almost not even paying you any attention. That's the beginning right there. That's how you know. But every once in a while, you'll hear some children say, "Hi, Mr. Ezell. Hello, Mr. Ezell. Hello, Mr. E." Hello, Mr. E. These are the things they say. Every time I speak to them, I do that. I salute them. I see you, buddy. Oh, I do hear. I taught them Mr. E. Okay, so they'll say, "Hi, Mr. E." So I know that it's making a difference. I know that it's making a difference. But wouldn't it be nice if all the teachers and everyone was enforcing this instead of teaching the kids to shut up all the time? Why don't you teach them how to speak, how to talk? How to talk. Instead of always telling them to stop talking, tell them what they need to talk about. And when someone comes into the door, they should speak. When your principal and your teachers walk down the hall, "Hello, Principal Johnson, Principal whatever the names are." You got my point. This is what needs to be taught. This teaches honor and respect. And you know what? The teachers recognize that. I know I do. I know exactly the students who address me when I come into that school. And because of that, I know, that's a good one there. That one's coming on. That one has learned respect and honor. That one is on the right road. You can tell. So what my parents will say and what the scripture will talk about that, all these things are like me putting jewelry around their neck. They don't just look like thugs and people who have no grooming. No one has invested in them. We invest in our children when we teach them how to say, "Yes, sir," "No, sir," "Yes, ma'am," "No, ma'am." You hear kids say that, you know that didn't just come from him. You know it's something his parents have taught him, and it's respect and it's honor. Some people say, "Well, you don't have to say the yes, sir." Maybe you don't, but you doggone should teach them to speak. And it's not, I don't have a problem with it. That's the first thing they teach you in the army, is to discipline yourself. "Yes, sir." "Yes, sir." "Yes, sir." That's the first thing they teach you probably in the military, is how to give respect. And there are some people, "Well, you ain't got to do all of that." Well, how do you like what you're getting? How do you like what we're getting now? They walk past you, don't even speak, don't even look dead at you and won't speak. Won't even say hello. Can't give you a smile because men are thinking mean mugging. That's what they call it. They think mean mugging is in. It's in. You aren't cool unless you're mean mugging. Whatever. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.